What's up, y'all? How you doing, family? Another beautiful day in Puerto Rico, man. Palm trees, a lot of work to do, man. Just me out here. A lot of work to do, getting all these fruit trees in, coconuts, year-round avocados, building a community, the future community. We'll watch it build, man. I'll be making these videos, we'll watch it build together. People will be coming into my tribe, we'll build this up. We'll have avocados and mangoes and pana fruit and chayote squash and peppers and coconut oil, making coconut milk, coconut water, papaya salads, and just be living, thriving. The cabanas all along the river, cabanas here, right next to the cabana. We're gonna have cherry trees, we're gonna have grape trees and all these different exotic fruits and berries out here, and I got them all. They're ready to go in, man. So over the next couple years, man, you're gonna see this place is gonna build. We're gonna have a community, we're gonna live in love, and you know, I'm gonna urge you guys to do the same. I'm gonna urge you to follow in these footsteps, man. Get rid of this mine, you know, and share and build communities and share with everyone. You know, detach off these systems and live in a nice cycle in tune with Earth, man. Working the land, giving thanks for it, you know. And that's what we're going to do out here on Fibonacci Farms. That's what we're going to do, man. We're going to be making music. I'll have a studio set up there, get a solar powered studio, be making music, be building, be learning how to build, teaching everyone how to build. I can't wait. I have no building skills, so I'm excited. Start building things, learn how to build, get creative with our hands. We got bamboo. You know, we got trees we can use and get down. A lot of these African tulips are invasive. And start getting creative with our food and the things we're eating and here on the land, you know, with lime juices and all these citruses, and you know, and just really be living a good, clean lifestyle, but enjoying it, you know, and start getting into jewelry making, start getting into chocolate making, you know. I'm gonna grow some cacaos, you know, and start doing all these fun things, because that's what life is about, you know. And then we'll start going to the rivers, we'll start going, hanging out of this river, going into the forest, climbing up these mountains, whatever we want to do. Go paddle boarding, go down to the lake, go paddle boarding, go to the beach, man, have beach days, you know. Not only just go to the beach, man, pick up trash, man. There's trash all over these beaches, man. It's sad to see. So when we go to the beach, man, I'll be that guy in the corner picking up trash with a trash bag, you know. That'll be me, because and that'll be our community, man. When we have a beach day, we head down there, man, we're gonna go pick up trash, because that's fun to me. That'll be fun to me. Cleaning up Mother Earth, being thankful, man. And when you start doing these things, man, she knows. She's like, you're that good cell. You're that good cell. You're not that destructive cell. You know, we're all part of her immune system. And what type of cell are you? You know? It's time to be a good cell. Time to start reversing some of this damage. She's got a great immune system, you know. There's great people out here, and when we start working together and we stop contributing, first of all, once we stop putting our dollars towards her destruction. So I mean, a lot of you at home think like, well, I don't litter, I throw my trash away, but you don't understand, you're giving your dollars to these environmental destruction companies. So you're doing it unconsciously. And it's time to take action to that. Saying, yeah, you're destroying the world. Yes, you are. You're a bad cell, you're a plague, and she knows this, and she's going to eradicate these bad cells, just like your body does. When you got a fever, you heat up just like she's doing now, and it kills off the bad cells. You know, it's smart like that. It knows what it's doing. It's a very divine thing. And this is all divine, man. And, you know, we're going to have earthquakes. We're going to have tornadoes and windstorms and flooding. And it's already going on. I don't know if you don't see it. You need a big one in the city. You're going to see a tsunami hit New York. You're going to see earthquakes hit LA and San Francisco. You know, she's just going to be cleansing herself, scratching that itch that's making her sick. And that's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to tell you to not be that plague on your mother. Don't be that cancerous cell eating at what your host. You know? You live on this thing. It gives you everything. And you're just going to be that person that's bad cell eating at it. You know, it's time to become the good cell. Start living in tune, no waste. Living off the land. And then wait out this storm, man. Wait out this storm that she's about to get to brewing. About to get to cleaning. Get to scratching her itches, man. And that's why I'm out here, man. That's why I'm trying to build this community. Because the people that are going to be in my community are going to be people with these same mindsets that say, I see all this and I don't like it. I see this world destruction. I see this poison systems, poison in the air, poison in the waters, poisoning everything. And you know what? We don't have to live like that. And those are going to be the people drawn into my communities. Because it don't represent them. And we're going to be protected, man. Look at these mountains. Look at these mountains. Hurricane go right over us, man. We're not going to be affected, man. And we're going to have land. Look at this fertile land in the tropics, man. All year round. All year round food. All year round avocados, man. Mangoes. Pineapple. Papaya. Just papaya all year round. From canepas to jaboticaba, which are these little grapes that are delicious. Trunk tree. Brazilian trunk cherry. Acerola cherries, man. Delicious, man. We're just going to be eating all this shit. Living in tune. Eating bananas and plantains and feeling good. Giving back to the earth. Going to the beach. Cleaning it up. When we're going to the lake. Cleaning it up. And she's going to know, man. She's going to take care of us, man. She's going to help us live in abundance. And, you know, and as we're doing all this, man, we're going to be fighting this resistance with bananas in our hand, cherries in our hand, making music, dancing, jumping off waterfalls, kayaking lakes. I mean, this is what we're going to be doing. As she's scratching her itch, she's eradicating this plague of an immune system that's gone bad. And that's you. And you just got the blinders on and you're rolling around town like, you know, I don't litter. I don't destroy the environment. As you're shopping at Walmart, as you're banking at these banks that destroy the world. You know, it's time to start being conscious of these things. Start tracking your dollars. Get out of these cities, man. These cities are death traps right now. I mean, we can have we can have a bunch of small communities like this where it can thrive like a city because they can just be small community after small community, all organic, all doing cool things. You know, you might have a guy doing crazy woodworking, you know, like on a farm, you know, that's what their specialty is, man. They're building crazy stuff. You're going, you know, a few hills over to their community because you got friends over there. You're singing and dancing with them. You're singing, you know, these people are creating crazy art over here. These people are doing fun things over there. These people got a big rope swing on their community right on a lake, you know, and you're just jumping around. These communities are everywhere. And this is what I see the future being. All these communities of people living like this. And then, you know, even when in the mainland, you know, you can have these cities, you can have these things after we rebuild. These systems are unrepairable. Unrepairable. That's why they got to collapse. That's why they got to come down. And that's just the way it's going to go anyways, because you got these people that are fueled on, you know, destruction, and it's just not going to be, you know, you're not going to get to these people. You're not going to get to a lot of these people. So that's why you got to get back to the land, protect yourself. Protect yourself and your family, and say, you know what, I'm going to be a good cell on this earth. Because when she gets eradicating, it's going to be a cleansing process. You know, a purging process, you know, just like when you're sick and you're in the bathroom and you're just puking your guts out. I mean, that's what's going to be going on Earth. She's going to be puking her guts out with waves, puking her guts out with earthquakes, and puking her guts out, just purging all you guys. Purging. Eradicating you guys, man, because you guys are a virus, man, destroying her. You know, she can only get so high of a temperature before she's like, holy shit, I'm sick. I got to start doing something, and this is what's going on, and it's going to happen, and she's already putting things into attack, and that's us. And that's us being these good cells, getting you to join me to live sustainably. That's us. We are these good, this is her already sending out, the first thing, boom, let me send out these good viruses. Boom, woke us up. And we're like, we're awake, we're spiritually in tune, we understand what's going on. And we're on your side. We got you. Okay, let's start rebuilding, let's start cleaning, let's start living sustainable. So all of us cells are getting together. We're going to start doing that. We're going to start living like that. And then once she gets all the right people right where they're doing, living sustainably and doing that, then she could purge everyone out. And once she purges everyone out, then us good cells got to go to work. Got to go to work, man. We got to rebuild this future. We got to rebuild this planet. We're going to take our technologies back. We're going to take our free energy back. No more oil. No more fracking. No more poisoned water, man. Taking all this stuff back, man, and sharing it with each other. Sharing these good technologies. Thriving up these good brains. Instead of putting them towards bombs and war. And the best con men coming up and being these political systems that are just corrupt. Start harboring good brains, man. These good brains, these ingenious people. You see them, man. Kids, 12 years old. They just understand math. They just understand it. They're coming up with free energy sources at 12. These good brains, man. Fan those flames of those brains. Fan them. Bring them up instead of squashing them out. Instead of burning their labs. Instead of doing all this stupid shit. Rebuild the world like that. Giving kids music, educating them about the earth and the land and just their spirituality, of who they are and all this stuff, and just feed it, man. And we're going to thrive like you wouldn't believe. You haven't even seen, you think we're technically advanced? You haven't seen nothing yet. I mean, we got these people fighting against us. Imagine if we were just fanning the flames of these brains, fanning the flames of these creativity and these art, instead of keeping people suppressed and dumb. You're educating them all. The only reason people do bad, man, is because they're a product of these systems. Imagine if we didn't have a product of these systems, man, and everyone was on tune. Everyone. You know, you grow up in this life, man, and when you're growing up in this life, you're just seeing it. You're like, okay, there's drugs, there's this, there's partying and alcohol. You go to college, those are your golden years, you know, those are my wild years of getting drunk you know, imagine if music and all this stuff wasn't pumping this evil message, you know, like Miley Cyrus and rap and all this stuff, and you grew up in this world and all you see is positivity. And this is what you think the world is. This is why you won't do harm. You won't go rob people. You won't go steal people, because they're telling you this is your world, you know, and they're uneducating people to where ignorance is out there, and they're taking and they're robbing and they're doing bad because they're a product of these environments. But imagine a world where we're taking care of people, everyone's sharing, everyone's loving, and you're a kid growing up. Look at kids, man, they don't know these things. They don't want to rob you when they're kids. They don't want to hate you when they're kids. They don't want to do bad. We create these people, and they like it, man. They like these people being created. Imagine growing up, though, imagine if you grew up on my community here. You know, and there's other communities just like it, and you're partying, you're dancing, you're singing, there's food, there's abundance, you're not being poisoned, you're drinking clean water, you get to go kayak, you get to go surf, you get to go do all these things, and this is life to you. Why are you going to go rob and steal and take something from someone? Why are you going to go kill someone? You're not going to do any of this shit. You're just going to live a merry, happy life, man, and this could be our planet. This could be our planet. To where these kids could be raising up in these systems that we're harboring creativity. We got artists, we got sculptures, we got, you know, tree house builders, we got everyone just doing everything amazing, and we're harboring it, we're flanning these frames. We have technology. We can zoom around, we can be across the world super fast, we can be at our friends' communities, we can be, these communities are thriving because they got this cool art and this cool music going down, and you know, and this is the world, and you're running around having fun with your life. You're free. You're seeking spirituality. We're not shunning it. Banning mushrooms and banning these things that are healers. Healing you guys right now. You know, you should have a sovereign right to seek your spirituality and who you are. In tune with earth and the cosmos and your role that you play. This shouldn't be banned and outlawed. Throwing people in jail for doing acid, man. You know, and anything you're abusing the stuff, of course, you know, and abusing weed, of course, you know, like you'd be unmotivated, you know, but if you harbor these things, right, you know, you don't build these systems where you make abuse cool, you know, like, then, you know, they'll experiment with it and journey and expand their minds, and then that's it. They're off to loving and creating and having fun again. You know, and this is going to be the world after it gets eradicated, man. After we scratch this itch, after we get rid of these bad cells. We're going to rebuild the world like this, man, where we're harboring technologies, we're harboring great minds. Communities are thriving next to communities. Community. Nothing but great communities. And you could be a wanderer. You could be a traveler, you know, like, hey, I'm going to travel from community to community, because you can be a young kid, instead of getting into a destructive lifestyle, you can be like, I'm going to go travel, man. I'm going to go see what all these great communities, and everywhere you go, they embrace you, give you love. You're like, I'm from the Puerto Rican community out there, and they'll be like, I know about you. You were there. Your parents were there from the get. Your parents were one of the rebuilders of this new world, you know. And you know, that'll be our world, man. Just people being able to be free, getting love everywhere they go. What do you need? Here's some bananas for your trip. Here's some bread. Here's some shit that we're making that's just grade A, organic and delicious for you. Here's some water. Hang out, dance. We got a rope swing in our river over there. Have a good time. Meet our friends in our community and keep going on. Go to another community because you're young and you're like, you know, I want to see the world. I want to meet these other communities. And then we all know each other, man. We'll all have technologies. We'll all get to see the great things. We won't be shunned in darkness, just living a tribal life, just banging on pots and pans, like, yeah, you know, dancing around the fire. I mean, let's dance around the fire. Let's get music. That's what we need to be doing it too, but we'll have technologies. We'll have advancements, man. We'll have solar cars that just run and don't do anything bad to the environment, and you buy one and it lasts hundreds of years, you know, like, and you don't really need to go anywhere, but you know, you can zoom all around and it's not going to destroy the world. We can harbor these great minds, man. Harbor them and do good, man. This is the future we got to start envisioning. freedom, what a free future looks like, if we don't even know what a free future looks like, and we can't even imagine it because we're living in fear, and the TV tells us, you know, teachers are selling meth, and, you know, girls are prostituting and getting drunk and whoring yourself out is what you do at, you know, 18, you know, that's just part of life, you know, and they're just telling you all this stuff to not have respect for yourself, hate yourself. You're not as pretty as everyone. You're not perfect like these people. You know, hate yourself, live in fear. And you're being told all that. That isn't the way it's got to be. You know, you can't visualize this world. You can't visualize what I have in store for it. You can't visualize freedom, man. You don't know what freedom is. I don't know what freedom is. I don't know anything different than driving to work every day, paying my rent in my apartment. I don't know what's different. I don't even know I'm a slave. I don't even know. Paint this world for me. Paint this free world for me. Free world where you as a human get to live your life in happiness, and your time on this place is free. It's free to be leisureful and get creative and do whatever you want, man. You find that thing inside that makes you happy. You find that thing that makes your heart smile. And you do that, man. And you do it, and you share it, and you travel and you share it, and you come back home and you share it, and then you travel and you share it, and then you go and take some time off and kick back and raise your kid, and then you have a kid, and then you raise your kid, and you teach them what you love. Maybe they love it too. And then you pass on all these traits that you got to them, and then before long, we're just living in an utopia of wonderful, green, sustainable technologies. The most, you don't even know what creative people is right now, because they're already, creative people are out there when they're being shunned. Imagine if we're thriving and fanning the flames of these creative people, man, and holding them up on a pedestal. People that are advancing things and got skills of creativity beyond belief that blows your mind, to where you're like, wow, look at this human. Look at this human, man. Got passion into this, and look what it can create. And these be our superheroes, man. And these people be our stars. These people you idolize, and not idolize, but you admire. Big difference. You admire them. You admire, and they inspire you. You're like, look at that human, man. Look what that human can do. I'm inspired by it, man. I'm going to keep getting on my passion, my niche. This is what I like to do. I want to reach levels of greatness like that person's doing, of creativity. And that's what this world should be like, man. Just creating and living good, living organic, man, and just reviving this world back. Playing, you know, living and loving with the animals. What's up, Costa? What up, buddy? You know, having animals and just for friends and pets, and just living merry, you know, and just riding horses if we want to. Having dogs, and everybody's fed, everyone's happy. Someone's down, you pick them up together. You pick them up. You say, I got you. You got a hole in your roof? I got 10 people right here ready to fix it on spot. We got an elderly. We got 4 ladies bringing her meals a day because they all want to chime in and help. We got you. We got your soups. We got your stuff. We got your healing herbs. We got this stuff that's going to make you feel better. And we're going to come and we're going to talk and we're going to share stories with you because we got you. We all got each other. And this is the world, man, where not one person goes struggling. Not one person goes unhappy. Not one person goes unsheltered. Not one person goes with a problem. Because we're all going to be there. We're waiting. We're waiting The people are waiting. Oh, you got a hole in your roof? Yes, I get to help you. I'm looking for someone to help. How can I do good? Your grandma's roof got a hole in it? Let's go. Don't even ask me twice. I'm on it. Let's go. Let's fix it right now. That thing will be a hole for 30 seconds. Boom, we're fixed it. Okay, good job. Because that makes me feel good. That feeds my heart. Helping another. And that's the way we should be living, guys. That's it, man. This is the future. This is the future, whether you see it or not. This is it. If you're a bad cell, you're going to get eradicated. If you're a good cell, this is the future. This is the future, man, and it's going to be wonderful. And we're right here to start this. To start this rebuilding. This is us. This is what we're doing. This is going to be this community. And there's already communities out there going and already people doing this, and we're just going to be one of many, and this is the future. So get yourself to the future. Wait out this storm with mangoes and bananas and papayas and whatever you want, man. We'll be making good dishes, eating good, sharing, eating salads and all sorts of stuff, you know. And this is the future, you know. We'll be waiting it out here, living good, living happy, raising our kids. And afterwards, we'll rebuild this world that I'm painting to you. Rebuild it this way. Where the kids coming up in these worlds, they're not going to steal, they're not going to kill, they're not going to be a product of these messed up systems. They're going to be a lover. They're going to see the world in this light and this goodness and say, yes, this is the world. Let me get creative. My mind is free. Let me think underneath the stars. Create thinkers. And when they are thinking, fan those flames, man. And build this world, man. Come build this new world with us. But right now it takes detaching off these systems, getting to the communities, finding a community that's right for you, building and starting a community. If you got money, shit, 100 grand, you can start a community that houses 10, 15 people, no problem, you know, off just 100. It's just about doing it. It's about understanding these things, about seeking a sustainable lifestyle. It's definitely feasible. Most of y'all are in $400,000 houses, $100,000 equity. Get out. Pull whatever you can. Run up your credit cards. Get out and start living sustainable. This is the future, y'all. Join me. Join us, man. There's a lot of us doing this. Let's be leaders, man. Let's lead this new world. Let's be leaders, man, and raise more leaders and live by example. Start this community, live by example. I shared my land. I shared this. I started a community. I got people off the system. If I can get 10 people off the system living like this, then that's, man, that feeds my heart, man. If someone needs help, we're all going to come together. This is what we all got to be doing, man. So let's get on it. Let's get on it, man. Let's start being these good cells. Let's start building this new world. All right? I love you, man. Forward forever, together. Together, man. All of us. This new future, man, it's going to be amazing, man. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be creative. It's going to be artistic. It's going to be fun. It's going to be leisurely. That's what we're going to be doing, man. So come, man, get back to the land. Get appreciating your sun and your earth. Get loving your host. Alright, I love you, man. Get out there. Make these changes today. Track your dollars, man. Start doing these things, okay? Vibe with nature. Throw away your TVs. Start thinking again. Alright, I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Get at me. Like this video. Write me a message. Let me know your feelings. Alright, peace out, y'all.